I thought my bank app glitched when I saw $86 left. Then my mother said, your sister needed help. But when I checked the withdrawals, I found my mother's bills too. I was supposed to be sitting in a credit union office that afternoon, talking about buying my first small condo. Nothing fancy. Just a place that was mine. I had saved for years, and the most important part of that money came from my grandmother. She didn't leave much. She wasn't rich. She saved little by little her whole life, and when she died, she left me almost $11,000. I put it in a separate savings account and promised myself I would only use it for a home. That morning, before my appointment, I opened the app to double-check the balance. It should have shown around $10,900. Instead, it showed $86.42. I refreshed it. Same number. Logged out. Logged back in. Still the same. There were transfers I didn't recognize. Online payments. A car loan that wasn't mine. A utility bill that wasn't mine. At first, I thought it was fraud from a stranger. Then the bank asked if anyone close to me had access to my login. That was when I remembered the notebook. I had an old password notebook in my desk drawer. Stupid, I know. About a year earlier, my mother had stayed at my apartment after a minor surgery, and my sister came over almost every day. They had my spare key. They were alone in my place while I was at work. I called my mother first. I asked, do you know anything about money missing from my savings? She went quiet. Then she said, are you sure you didn't spend it and forget? I said, Mom, I didn't forget spending $10,900. She started crying. Then she said my sister was in a bad place. Rent. Groceries. Her car. Things for the baby. I asked why some payments went to my mother's utility bills. That was when she stopped crying. She said, I have helped you girls my entire life. That money was just sitting there. Just sitting there. My grandmother's money. My future home. My safety. Then my sister called me screaming. She said, we borrowed it. I asked when they planned to pay it back. She went silent. So I gave them 1 week to sign a repayment agreement. Not even the full amount. Just a written admission and a plan. My mother said she wouldn't sign something that made her look like a thief. Then my sister posted online about people showing their true colors when family needs help. That was it. I printed every bank statement. Every transfer. Every text. I took screenshots of everything. Then I went to the police station. My hands were shaking so badly I almost turned around. But the officer looked at the papers and said, this is not just a family argument. So I filed the report. After that, my mother and sister suddenly found $4,000. Funny how they had nothing until consequences appeared. They begged me to drop it. I said no, because if I stayed quiet, they would call it borrowing forever. Now my locks are changed, my accounts are protected, and my condo dream is delayed. My sister texted me, I hope that money was worth losing us. I didn't answer, because it was never just about the money. So tell me, was I wrong for reporting my own mother and sister, or did they only call it betrayal because I finally stopped letting them steal from me quietly?